I believe it's working. Hello, my name is Betsy Robles and I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. I live out in the southeast area of Houston. And let me just make sure it's working and I can see myself. Okay. Definitely volume is all the way down. Yay! I'm so happy it's working. And if you join me, please say hi. Don't be shy. I have so many exciting things to show you with the this bundle, and it is an online exclusive, meaning you can only find this online. So stampinup.com, that's where you can find it. And I'm here to show you some cards and how to make some cards using the Earth and Elegance paper that is going to retire the end of this month, which is the 24th. So we have 6 more days. 6 more days, you guys, till this month is over. Today's the 24th. I believe we have 30 days. Yes, we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 days left of this month. Wow, then it's May. Then it's the summer. And I hate the summer. So not looking forward to it. But another reminder that these 2 catalogs, the items in these 2 catalogs are going to retire. April 30th is the last day for you to get these products. So just keep in mind, if you have gotten your catalog, please let me know. Let me know what you think about it. I want to make like a week of all new new products. I may also use some products that carried over that are on this set, which like the lavender, that suite pretty much is going to carry over because all the embellishments and everything is going to carry over. So I want to use that, incorporate it in other paper. And which is the other one that's going to carry over? There's tons of these that are going to carry over. And like all of this right here, all of this is going to carry over. But remember, if you want this, this is only, you can get it as a bundle price right now. And once come May 1st, it's going to be separate. So you're going to have to buy it separately. You're not going to save the 10% if you buy it like that. Let's see here. This is going to carry over. This is going to carry over. This is going to carry over. This is gone. This is going to carry over. Gone. I believe this is going to carry over, but the stamp set is online. I think that's what it is. This is going to carry over, not as a bundle. Let's see. This is going to carry over. All of this is going to carry over. And let's see. All of this is going to carry over. All of that is going to carry over. So as you can see, a lot of the bundles from this is going to carry over. The Rockstar bundle, you guys, is a must get. I made a ton. What was my count? 17 cards with this, and I still have more. I just haven't posted them. Last week when my Facebook was not working, you guys, I have little baggies like this. Let me show you. I have little baggies like this of stuff that I have cut up. Random things. This paper is gone. It was an online exclusive. I have random things like this. And look how much I still have from the Rockstar bundle. I have a lot. So besides that, I have a ton of labels that I cut. And look, I have another basket over there. So what I was doing was just making cards and, you know, I was upset that Facebook was not working. So that's what I was doing. And but the Rockstar bundle, you guys, I love it so much. And that's the only thing that's sold out from this suite is the embellishments. That's it, nothing else. let's see, all of this except this, the dies are sold out. They didn't carry over, but the stamp set is. I don't know what that's about, but this is going to carry over. Remember, all the stuff that are going to carry over, it's not gonna carry over as a bundle. So if you want it now, if you see it as a bundle, if you want to save 10%, do it, my friend. Purchase it. All right. So I have already showed you how to. If you've seen my video, I made it over because it was a swap card, and it was this card that I made. It was a swap card, and I have a Facebook post with this. And if you want to watch it, I'll link it here. I'll also post pictures because I have not posted pictures here. I post them on my blog, and something's going. I'm having really technical issues. I don't know what's going on, and I feel now that my husband's here, it's like he has to help me. So this is done. All the pictures are there. If you want to find the process video, how to make this, it's super easy, you guys. You can find it on the YouTube, but I will post pictures here later on today. And I'll probably be spamming today, doing multiple posts about videos that I have. So you're gonna watch process videos. So if you just want to see if you just want to see the pictures itself, I'll post them. And follow me on Pinterest. You can also find them there because they're there, or on my blog if you want more details. Okay, but that's soon to come. And I have this stack of cards to show you with this suite. I'm gonna use a bundle, and I'm gonna grab some of that Earth and Elegance paper, this paper, and some of the a little latte 12 by 12 paper that we'll be using today. Okay, so let me go ahead and flip the camera so you guys can see what I have for you today. Okay, I think it's beautiful cards that I can show you. And so let me go ahead and see, how do I do this again? Oh, it's this one, right? Does it work? Oh, yes. Okay, let me snap this off because I use that for my, let's see, then I have to twist this, and that's what it was. Okay, let's see. I feel like it's zoomed in. Okay, so better. Oh, you know what it is? It is flipped. That's why I'm like, that's not what I see, and that's not how I see it. Okay, there it goes. Woohoo! We got it. Okay. I don't know if I should zoom in a little bit more. So you guys, a lot of the stuff from the online, from this catalog has sold out. Lots of it. Okay, let's see. Let me do it this way. I think that's better. Okay, so I'm gonna use this in on one of my cards. I actually used the stamp set, one of the stamp sets, and the ribbon. But this paper is gonna be incorporated in all of them and mixed in with a little of the latte paper. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this stuff later, but let's make this. You saw my little dirty rag. I use this to clean off my stamps, and look how dirty it is. I use hand sanitizer, you guys. Oh, I mean not my stamps, my blocks. I do that, squirt a little there, and once they're like all dirty and stuff, that's what I do. Then I wash the rag because I don't like dirty rags. That's what I mean, but yeah. And you know, you can keep using it on others, but I use just regular hand sanitizer, and I have that one there which I need to refill. So this is the bundle that we're gonna use. And yeah, so let's get started on this. You can see that I have a little bit of mess here. Let's see. Is it straight for you guys? It was sideways. Okay. So let me get started. We are going to make this card. Okay. It's going to be this card. And I do have vellum here so that it can help with the lights. And let's see. Let me get that. And I already have all my bits and pieces cut here. All right, so I know vellum is gone. This is just a little bit of vellum. You honestly can find vellum anywhere, but vellum was such a staple in all my cards. Look at my mug today. Instant human. Just add coffee. I love getting these mugs. Okay, I had to take a sip because I need to espresso today. All right, so as you can see, I die cut my the circle from here, and this is from the Everyday Detail dies. It's one of those new sets. Yes, Everyday Detail dies. Okay, so our card is 8.5 by 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4. So it's already scored. And then we are gonna go ahead and adhere this to our base. This is a bubble bath. And this one is, I believe it is 5 3/8. Is it 5 3/8 by 4 and I'll have to measure it right now, but it's just before the quarter. All right, so I'm excited, you guys. All this week has been a very productive week for me. I've gotten so many good news. I told my husband, feel like getting buying a ticket for the lottery. I don't even know how much it is right now, but it's like that's how good of a luck I'm having this week. And it's like, I don't know, I'm so happy. Okay, so then we do this here. Oh, I forgot to give you the measurement on that one, right? So this one is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. Yeah, so it's just before the quarter. And it's my glue. Like I said, if you are watching, please say hi to me. I love making these videos, but I also like for you to comment and talk to me as I am live here, because I do see people that watch me, but they don't comment. Why? Don't be shy. Don't do that. I do my Facebook lives every Wednesday at 1 p.m. So we're gonna center this, and this is from the this is from the Latte Suite. DSP, and this is it. I am going a little bit fast today, you guys, because I have this I am part of the PTO here in the local school, my son's school, and they had asked for some help to count some stuff, and I told them, okay, I'll be there after 2, which is after my live. So I'm kind of rushing and doing this, but I'm also trying to explain to you and talk to you at the same time. There was this one lady, which I find that to be true. It's like multitasking is so yesterday, try to live in the now. But it's hard for me, it's very hard to do that. Okay, so I'm just centering this here in the corner. And centering it, but to the left side. Okay, I do want it a little bit higher. Okay, so this is my trick for this one. Okay, so as you can see here, I've been using this bundle, bundle for everything. And yeah, so I really love it. Look, I even have a colorful card to show you guys. Okay, I had so much fun doing that card, but let me show you how I accomplished this. So this, as you can see, it's all the way over here. This at the back of the vellum, we have early espresso, which is this one. I did not like the way the cards were looking when, oh my goodness, where did my vellum go? Vellum. Okay. I did not like how it looked like that whenever you put it on your espresso, on your French press. It just doesn't look right to me. I don't like it. It's like half empty, right? So I'm like, I don't know. So what I decided to do was go ahead and cut my early espresso, because this is early espresso. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. And if you can see here, there's that little part of the die, right? This is like semi-embossed, but this is somewhat of a little bit of the die, the mark, right? So what I am going to do is, you can do this, but what I decided to do was, let's see, how did I do it? Oh no, I like kind of made like a little curve, okay? So I kind of made like a little curve, like so. That's what I did. So that when I put it here, it looks like that. See? Now, if you want it a little bit lower, you can. But let me go ahead and kind of do it like that. Oh. Because I don't want it straight. And it's looking a little straight now. I'm trying to remember how I measured this, but I did it. Did I trace it that way? I can't remember, but I know I traced it using something. But anyways, that's how I did it. To me, this was way too small. Like, no, I didn't like it. I get it, right? I get it, how it's supposed to look on the inside and stuff, but I personally didn't like it, so I just decided to do it the other way, which is this way. And now you're probably like, well, Betsy, how are you going to adhere that to vellum? Let me show you. Let me show you how I did it. Okay, and then our cups are, well, this is another thing. You know how I'm using the cups? It's like, okay, you know, you poured some in. If you do it this way, you like poured some in. So I guess it'll make sense to put it that way, right? It'll make sense. But I don't know, if I want to pour into someone's cup, it needs to be filled. You know, you can't pour into someone's cup if it's not, if the French press is not filled. I don't know. I don't know. That's how I see it. Let's see. Now how I did it was, okay, this is the silicone craft mat sheet. I love it. You guys have seen me use it so many times. Okay, so we're gonna do it this way, then this way, and then just in the center here, and I think it's some of it here, and then some of it here, and I think that's it. I don't think we need any here. Okay, so then I did, I flipped it, and then what I am looking for is for the, oh no, the handles. The handles and the place where you pour. What's the name of it? I'm going blank now. Okay, and that's how it's going to look, right? You can go ahead and mess with it just a little. That way you can move just a little over here. And that's how you do it, you know? And then what we are going, well, I'm going to clean this off in a little bit and I'll show you how. Trying to make sure that this is, yeah, it looks good. It's a little bit higher. Let's see if I can. Oh no, I'm gonna rip it. Never mind. I was gonna leave it. Okay, let's just leave it. So let me grab my little rag here. Okay, and do it like that. And then what we are going to do is the same thing with the early espresso. It's gonna put it here, 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 and here. And then this is gonna go on the inside. And I am looking to see the end, like so. Okay. Hope that makes sense. But let's look at that. Oh, no, no, no. That's a big no-no. And now it's gonna leave a little mark there. Oh no. You know, my lives lately, even my videos, it's like I do it a certain way, and then when I go live or when I'm filming, it goes the opposite way. It's like, what is going on? Okay, but that's how it's supposed to look. I'll probably put a gem or something there. I'll probably have to keep this card because I really do not like the way that's looking. And it's the glue that's back here. And that's not gonna dry clear because it's vellum. Yeah, it's not. Okay, we're just gonna, I'm gonna have to leave it like that because I don't think I did an extra one for this. I did not. Let me check over here. I have so many, you guys, so many little baggies with so many little things. Nope. Nope, I don't have one. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'll keep that one as one of my little displays, and or I'll just fix it later. But then that's done, right? So we're gonna keep it like so, and that's done. And then now we're gonna do our little coffee pots, our little mugs, our coffee cups. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and angle them a certain way. I am going to put some glue here because I am going to put, and I already have this die cut, and it's somewhere here. They are tiny. The little pieces that go in there, they're super tiny. And whenever you die cut them, you get two. You get two just like you get for your cups because you have two cups and they go opposite directions. So I think that's very neat. And that's how you do it. Okay, and then you just decide where you want to put it. And I want it like so because I'm going to put my sentiment. Okay, now my sentiment, it is the earth and textures. Oh my goodness. And I am going to use you always know just what to say and do, and you are proof that there is good in this world. I really love those two sentiments. So as always, I don't center my stamps. I don't center them. I always put them sideways because then you depend on the blog, and I'm not paying attention to the blog. And what we are going to do is I have a little strip of pecan pie, and let me see. And then I stamped it with Early Espresso. My Early Espresso is very dark now because I had to put some ink on there. Because it was so light and okay, so that's not straight. Okay, that's fine. And then let me just grab my scissors and I like to use bigger scissors when I don't to cut like a big strip because it's just easier for me and to eye it. Okay, and then I did a little snip and then snip. Okay, so that's done. And then I use this ribbon, which is part of that, the Earthen Textures, oh my goodness, ribbon. All right, still looking at this thing. How's it going to dry? I don't like it. Okay, so what I am going to do is put some dimensionals. And what I am going to do is, I already have this in S halves, and then do it like that. Okay, try to put some like in the middle here. Then I'm gonna put another one like here. And making sure you don't see it on the other side, and that's how it's going to go. And then I'm going to put this here, and I want it to be like in the middle of that, which I'm going to move this just a little bit more up, just like that. So then my ribbon is gonna come here, and how I did my ribbon was I grabbed some of this tape, or you can use your what is it called, the Terran tape, and I did that. And then sometimes I use my little glue dots, and I like to put it make sure. Okay, so let's make sure we have this like so, right? And then I still have my ribbon on the spool, in the spool, and then okay, and then we do it like that. Okay, I still have not adhered it because I'm gonna put it like so, right, like that. So I want to make sure that it's not too big and it's not gonna look so bulky, so I'm kind of like trying to spread it out. Okay, like that. So this is when I'm going to put my little glue dot. Put it right there. And then do it like that. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and put this with dimensionals. Let's fill it up with dimensionals. All right, so since I do have to go somewhere, I am going to be using this bigger ones just to make it go a little bit faster. I should have used my other ones. Okay, so Hi, Sonia. How are you? Thank you for joining me and saying hi. Okay, so then we're gonna put this like that, and then this is gonna be glued, but I'm going to put some glue dots, and then I'm gonna put a dimensional here in this corner. And whenever I do my little halves, I like to put them like that, and just keep looking. Then I'm gonna put another one like right here. That's how I do it. Just eye it, see where you want it, and then I'm gonna put this here. It doesn't need glue there because it's gonna have the dimensional, and then glue dots. Where is my thing? Rip it again, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put it right there in the middle, glued. And then, you know what, I haven't done this. Okay, I believe I said it was going to be there, and then this is going to be here, just like that. And that's done for this card. Just filling with this, and that's it. All right, so let me go ahead and just cut this down just a little bit more. Okay, and that's using the Earthen Textiles paper, and I like it. I'm gonna put this up to the side here. So let me go ahead and do the next card, which is this one. And I have pecan pie. I have everything die cut already, and I'm gonna show you how I did that and how I accomplished it. And it's a regular A2 card, and I'm gonna go ahead and use my bone folder. And then we are going to glue this one. And then we are going to glue this one. And this is all from the textiles paper suite, where this paper is coming from. I thought that other paper looked so nice. It looks like coffee beans to me. So I was like, okay, well, this is gonna go perfect with that coffee set. And let's see. This one I'm leaving like a quarter of an inch like border, and I did cut this purposely a little bit longer just to make sure that it was going to fit, because sometimes I like cut my paper and then whenever I paste it, it's not like 5.5 or 4.25, you know, and I don't like that. So just still keeping an eye, making sure that everything looks good. And then what I did was I grabbed a ribbon, and then I cut it. Where's my ribbon scissors? I cut it. Right, that's what I do. I already got the measurement, right? So then as usual, I grab my frayer, what is it? The frayed check. Because I don't like those hairs coming out. And as you saw, I did it a little bit longer because I'm going to cut it. Okay? So leave it like right here to dry. Let's put this up. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my tear and tape. And then I'm gonna put some here. in the middle because we are going to cover that little gap. And I'm gonna show you how I am going to do this. Okay, let's grab our take a pic tool, my favorite tool. Okay, and then now let's grab our ribbon, and then we are going to place it here. And then now you can flip it over, and then you'll be able to see all the like what you need to cut off. So let's cut this off. Oh, I knew some of that fray was gonna get on this side. You guys, the other day I spilled some coffee and some of my cards got all ugly. There was like no way I can salvage them, and it was some cards I needed to take a picture of, which but yet I still have coffee here. Trying to see. Okay, there. And that's how you do that. Let's put this scissors up. And then let me show you how I accomplished the other, how I did the, let me put this here. How I did the cups. It is I know a lot of you might have it, some of you may not, but this was what was this called? Oh my goodness, now I can't remember what is it called. I went blank on the name. But we used to have this. They don't no longer sell it, but I love it. I have the other platform that everybody uses, and honestly, you guys, look, I still have it in the bag. Do I use it? Nope. Ever since I found this one, well, whenever I found out about this, I put that off to the side, and this one works so much better. It was worth every penny, and it was less than that Misty. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. But because of some stuff, they stopped selling it. I can't remember when it was that they did. Okay, so what I like to do whenever I have multiple colors and I want to do different ones, this is what I do. I make myself, first you stamp them, and then you make yourself a little template, and then you just put it here, and this is my template, and I already know where it's gonna go. One thing you need to be careful about whenever you do this is whenever you die cut it, you run it through your cut and emboss machine, you have to make sure you are centering it right. Ask me how I know. Because when you run it through your die cut machine, if you do not die cut it, whenever you stamp this, it's not gonna come out right. You're gonna have some exhibit A. You see how it's like off a little here, and the same thing happened with my Calypso Coral when I tried to do it, and it just wasn't working. So that's what happens. So if you do it this way, how I am showing you, you gotta make sure you die cut it precisely, or else you're gonna have to redo this one. Okay, so for my other card, I am going to use the Lost Lagoon. Oh, I already have that one. Let me see if I have another one that I want to show you. That way I can just do it now. Let me do let's do this one. That way we can do them at the same time, and you can see. And then I'm gonna grab my Momento black ink. Make sure you have something on your surface wherever you're gonna ink it. And then so that you can apply pressure there. I still use this. Like I said, it's no longer available, and if you didn't get it, I'm sorry. I guess you can stick with the Misty and have a little thing here to apply pressure, and this is what you get. So this is the same thing I did for all of my cards. I did the same. I sometimes, well, this one has adhesive at the back, and the reason why I did it that way is because I did not want them to move. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and do that in a little mug again. Okay. Apply some pressure here. And you honestly, like when you're doing swaps or whatever, trying to do so many cards, use this. And like I said, just be careful how you die cut it. That way you don't have the same issues that I did. And the platform that I'm using, this white thing, is easy to clean. It's washable. I bought the whole shebang whenever this was available. I love it. Okay, so I have those done. Now I am going to, I already have all my pieces die cut, and I have them die cut in pecan pie. So again, I have this one here, I have this one here. All right, and I'm going to use 3 of them. Well, this one not really, because that one's not a good one. And then let me grab my chamois so I can clean that off and take it out. Yeah, when my upline showed me this platform, I was like, and I had just finished buying that other platform, you guys. And I told a lot of my friends, you guys, that other platform was a waste of money. I can do so much with this. And I love it. So I am going to use now a early espresso. And like I said, I had to re-ink my early espresso because it wasn't as it was drying out, so I needed to re-ink it. All right, so I love how dark they look. Oh, I didn't need it a heart. I forgot I did something else. That I stamped the sentiment on the inside. Originally I had the heart, then I changed my mind. I decided to put the sentiment in there instead of the heart. Okay, and that's done. That's all we need for this. So this was such a good investment. And let me just clean it off. Sorry. All right, so then let me put this off to the side. Super easy. And then let me go ahead and start doing all this. So these are the colors. We got Lost Lagoon, Calypso Coral, and Petal Pink. And, oh no, it's this card. Okay, so then I did it this way, and then put this one here, and then we're not gonna use the heart, just gonna use this one and put it like that, and put it this way. And then my sentiment, since I already have all this die cut, just grab a circle, pecan pie. We are going to use early espresso again. Let me move that off to the side. And I am going to use the sentiment that says, "You're the best part of my day." Oh, I have some of the hairs from that ribbon on my ink pad. Okay, and just, it's a circle. Just make sure it's centered. It doesn't have to be, I don't know, don't emphasize so much on it because it'll be fine. And then this one is going to go in dimensionals. Of course, dimensionals are our favorite friend. And let's see. I don't think I have any other ones that I already cut. Using the edges here. All right. Let's just put it there. Let's just put one more. For good measure, let's just put one more. Okay, and then I had so much fun creating these cards. Like, I really liked it. Oh, I forgot to do something. But honestly, you can't really tell. And I'll tell you what it is. I just remember that I did something completely different on my sample card than I did on this one. Okay, so I just forgot how I wanted this one. Okay, so this one, that, and it's gonna go like this. Okay, so on my sample, and I even have my markers here, I colored the outside of this, but you guys, I feel like you can't see it because look, compare this and this. It's just a little bit darker. Maybe on the Lost Lagoon, you're able to see it. You see how lighter it looks there. I decided not to do it on this card, like to demonstrate you, because whenever I did it after it dried off and stuff, I was like, you can't see it. So I just left it as is. So yeah. Okay, now these I'm gonna put flat on the card, flat. And the only one that's gonna be popped up is this one. On my sample card, I forgot to pop up my petal pink. And it doesn't look bad, but I didn't want it that way. So whenever you're stamping these, like in the middle, you have to make sure you are, see, I was about to do it again. I was about to just put glue. Decide your orientation, like how you want the design to look. So decide how you want that before you stamp it, because that's important, or else you're gonna have upside downs or, you know, all kinds of directions. And I'm pretty sure you don't want that, but if you were going for that look, then you're more than welcome. You see, what I mean by orientation is like, you see how I already stamped this and I already glued it on in the mug, right? So if I decide to go ahead and do it this way, then your sentiment's gonna be sideways. But I originally wanted it for it to be this way, right? So it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. But if you decided, oh, I want the handle to go this way, just like the other ones, then you're gonna have an upside down sentiment. So just keep that in mind. Whenever you're stamping, whenever you're making the card using this. Oh, and you know what? I wanted this to be a little bit more on the outside. Okay, well, that one stayed. And so it's just stuff like that to keep in mind. And I'm gonna show you one more thing. Now for this, I don't know why is it looking sideways. For this, how I made this was I just went ahead and found, you know, just kind of try to open the ribbon. Try to open it, try to mess with it. And then you kind of like, where's my scissors? And you kind of like just rip it. If you want like little three strands, then you can rip 3 strands of it. There it goes. And then once you do that, you just separate them like so. And then you create your bow. I thought this was super neat to do. And then just make your bow however you want it. You spread the loops however you want. I'm looking for my ribbon that I had already ready and ripped and everything, because I had how I originally do this. Look, here it is. How I originally do this is I grab this spool of ribbon. You grab this spool of ribbon. You make your bow. However you make your bow. Whatever pleases your bow. Okay? You do it. And you're like, okay, well, this is the type of ribbon I do, right? And then you cut it. Right? You cut it. And then that's where you get your measurement, and then you do the same thing. You start tearing it. So that's exactly what I did for mine. And as you can see it here, right? I think I learned how to do this with another ribbon. And, you know, this is very thick ribbon. And the bows and everything's going to be very bulky. So, and I like that it keeps that little polka dot look. Oh no, just be careful for the other, you know, this that keeps it together, like bound it together. You don't get that stuff. Okay, so then you make your ribbon however you make your bow, however you make them, and then just do it. That's with your loops. Then just mess with them however you will like them. I think this is such an awesome technique, and you can do this in any of your other any other ribbon that you like. See that it's very thick and stuff, and then just see how you want it. Spread them open. So I really like this. And then just cut your loops, and then grab your glue dot, and then decide where you want to put it. And I decide to put it here. Okay, and then that's how I made this card, although I think it's a little bit long. Okay, so that's done. We're done with card number 2. Let's do card number, what is it? 3. Now this one, I think it's fairly simple, because I already showed you how to, when you do multiple die cuts like this, you know, using your Misty, or if you still have your Stamparatus, that's what it's called, Stamparatus. You use it. Okay, now this is a A2 size card, and this is using Early Espresso. Now, there is a new product here. When I saw this, I thought about this suite, about the Latte Love suite, because this resembles this pattern here. So it's like, oh, it gives it that marble look. I love it. And I had to get it, but guess what? This is not your traditional size embossing folder. Nope. This is a new one. As a demonstrator, I am able to order the embossing, some products that we can pre-order, right? So this is like a 6x6, yeah, 6 by 6¼ inch embossing, right? It's wide. This is our regular ones, which these are, let me see, 4.5 by 6¼ inch. Now this one, you guys, this one is huge. Now, whenever I did how I was able to get 2 out of 1, And how I did that was because I cut my paper first. And I cut my paper at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And I was able to fit this one and my sample card, which is the same size, here. And the only thing that I was worried about was this side and this side. So I like semi put them by the edges and it fit perfectly. I didn't have to worry about top or bottom, just side to side. And it fit perfectly, and I was able to get 2 in 1. Super easy. I heard that people from like Europe and stuff, this is very handy for them because their measurements are way different than us here. Because they use their metric system is the centimeters. And we use inches. Like, we are the only ones here, I think, in all of US, in all of, yeah, because even in Mexico, their metric system is, they use kilometers, they don't use miles. And, you know, whenever they come here, they have to convert everything to kilometers or pounds. It's not pounds, it's kilograms. You know, same applies to the people up in Europe. Like, whenever we went, that's how it was. And I was like, oh, I don't know. We had to be converting when we were up there. When I go to Mexico, I have to convert, well, how much do you want? And it's like, oh, give me 1 pound. And it's like, well, they know what 1 pound is. I don't know what it is in kilograms, right? And then I didn't know. And yeah, so we're the only ones here that uses that. So I heard a lot of people up in like Europe, they were happy that they had embossing folders that were that big because it helped, it goes with their measurements. And then this is this one, and it's from that Earth Textile DSP. And then we have this one, which is from the Latte Love. So how we're going to do it is this way. And I am looking top to bottom and giving it like a 1/4 inch. And I like to use the liquid glue for whenever my base is embossed, because it just works very well. You know what? I think it's time for me to get a new glue. And let's see. Yeah. Because it's just taking forever to get that out. Okay. And top to bottom, I'm giving it myself like like a 1/4, yeah, there. And then this one we are going to put here. And just decide how much you want. Of course, some of that embossing, that dry embossing, is gonna get hidden with the DSP, but I'm okay. I'm trying to see if it's correct, because this one I feel like I did it sideways and it's like messing with my eyes. Okay, so now, oh, you guys, I forgot to get my petal pink. Do I have any petal pink here? And this is the good thing about having all this die cut. I learned this from my upline. She always had this suggested, like, I'm gonna use white. Originally I was gonna go with white, but you know what, I need to go help my team, so I'm gonna do this in white. No, I don't know if I like it. Let me see. I always think of my friend Leslie whenever I do stuff like this, because I can hear her saying, just glue it, just stick it. And she would always tell us that whenever we were scrapbooking and we were like very iffy about things. She's like, just do it, just stick it, just paste it. I guess I'm gonna go with this. I thought I had my petal pink unless I forgot to do it. Oh man. Let me see. I guess we can go with this one. I don't really like it. Let me see if I go with this, and then if I switch it to this, just give it a different look. I'm okay with, no, I don't want that that dye. That's the reason why I keep switching. Let me do it with this one. I don't want that dye. So what I am going to do is do it this way, and yeah. Okay, so now let me show you. Okay, so this little beans I got from the DSP, and it was so much fun just to start cutting them out. Let me see, what DSP is it? It's this one. Now this is I feel like this is a very popular pattern because a lot of demonstrators use this, or everybody's pretty much using this, and I'll show you. I'm saying everybody because I am part of that everyone. And no, I don't know. Let me just do it like that, okay? And then I'm going to use pecan pie. And then I need a scratch sheet of paper. Let me see. This is my schedule for my school, so let me use this as my scratch sheet of paper. And then using pecan pie, and then we are going to, we need that. Oh, we do need that splatter. Where is it? I have all my stuff here. Okay, this. Like that little steam looking stamp. So I'm stamping off, and then I am stamping off, and then let's do it like this. Stamp off, and then again, stamp off, and let's do it like that. And let's see, like that. Okay. And that is in pecan pie. And then I need early espresso again. What did I do in my early espresso? Oh, man. How did I lose it? Let me put this here. Oh no, I need one of these little things. There's another little inside, and I already have it ready in early express. I mean, and pecan pie. And you guys, oh, it's underneath this. Okay. Let me grab my early espresso, and then we are going to use this stamp because I am going to use this. Okay, just wait for it to dry just a little. And then I need my white paper. Okay. How I did this is not straight like this. I don't want that. I want it to be sideways. I want it to go like in a circle, right? So what I do is, if you saw my YouTube video, you know how I accomplish this, but this is how I do it here. Then I kind of like just match it up, trying to see if it would go well with it here. Just keep matching it, mess with it just a little, and then kind of put pressure on it. That way you can stick to your block. And then we're gonna do it this way, and then that's how I did it. Okay, now you have to strain it out again. You have to straighten it out, and how I like to do that is I let it loose, you know, let it go back to its normal condition. And then I just kind of look at the let's catch up. It's okay if the it grabbed some of the that other side. That's fine because we only need that. Let's catch up like that. We're gonna cut it here. We're gonna cut it off of that, and then that's all we need for this. So our stamping is done. All we need to do now is fussy cut. And how I did that was we do it this way. Initially, I used a circle punch, and you can see it there. With this one, I just didn't know if I wanted to keep the, if I wanted to cut the hello there, or what I wanted to do. But I decided to go ahead and just fussy cut it, do it this way. Oh no, I went on deep. Okay. Oh no, I am going too fast. Okay. There. Like I'm going way too fast. Okay. So we have that. And now the let's catch up. Let me get my thick scissors. Like I said, I feel like I can cut a little bit. I don't know, is it just me or you guys have that too? You can cut like straight when you do it this way using a bigger scissors. Now the P is what's messing me up here. Okay. Okay. Now, do it like that. Okay. We are done with that, and we are done with that. Now we need to assemble, which is the favorite part, right? Okay, now let's grab our little mat. And then, did I say I was gonna use this and use the pink? No, I don't remember. Okay, so we're gonna do it this way, and then our pink is gonna go here. You don't need a lot of glue for this. And then you just put it like so. And then now this is gonna go up. Now, I think I'm running out of my dimensionals, so I have the minis here, so let's use the minis. Okay. I don't really like to use the minis because my big fingers. So let me get them. So we use our handy dandy tool, which is the take a pic tool, and then I think this one I need to move it just a little bit more. Okay, and then I like to do it this way. Okay, and then we are going to put this like so, showing that steam coming out of our little mug here. And then what we do is grab this and then use glue, and then we put it here. Decide where you want it, how you want it. Oh, I forgot about my splatters. Okay, so we need Pretty Peacock and my splatters. I'm gonna use this. Like that. Okay. And now we are going to put dimensionals on our hello there. Okay, and then this one we are going to put it like so. That way it goes, you know, it's not straight how I showed you. Where did I leave that? It's stamped straight, but I wanted it to go like in a circle, so you know you can manipulate your photopolymer stamps, and you know you make it look like that. And then here with the Let's Catch Up, I see I have a little blobby thing here. Chop that off, and then again with our mini dimensionals, I'm gonna put it this way. Oh wait, it goes the other way. Okay, so we're gonna put it here. And then we're gonna need another one, and then we're gonna put it here. And then we add some of this here. And then, okay, let's use our dimensional again to take our backings. Okay. And then let's do it like so. Okay. And then now we need our little espresso beans. So we're gonna need that. I need that. Then we are going to need this other one. Okay. And how I'm gonna do that is put some glue here and some glue there. You don't need a lot of glue, just a little bit because they are tiny. I was gonna do it the other way, but let's just do it this way. Okay, and then this one, like so. Let me just flip it. And then, okay, like that. And then this one, let's put it here. Okay, and those were fussy cut, but there are dies that you can cut that out of using the DSP. But let's see, switched it up. Now we need this one, and we are going to glue this like that. I think I did it too low. Then maybe I may need to move my little espresso out of here. Okay, hold on, let's put it on my mat because it has still sticky. So maybe we can put it here. Okay. And then I am going to grab some of my ribbon. And then this is gonna get glued here. Now if you notice, I have not put any what is it called? Any embellishments because I don't know which one to use. I'm like debating if I should use the from the bundle, from the Latte Love. I'm like debating if I should use those or use something else. With the ribbons, sometimes it's just a little bit hard to take off. But there it goes. All right, and that's it. And then I'm gonna do the same for this one. I'm gonna use whatever I have left over from this and do the same. So that this one's gonna be like a smaller bow. And then we're gonna put it like so, like that. All right, I'm sorry if I did go super fast. I know I did not say some of the dimensions for this, but I will have those up by tonight. Because like I said, I have to go help out my PTO team in counting. We had like a fundraiser and I have to run and help them out. And I told them I was going to be there after 2. I was full of appointments today, per usual. And yeah, but yeah, I'm still like debating on what should I use, if I should use these. I like keep changing my mind on what to use, so that's why I haven't put much into any of this. Like, I don't know, I haven't thought about it. So sometimes I want to put some of the iridescent, but I don't know, I'm just debating. So yeah, so this is paper using, I feel like the combination of this paper, especially this one, it goes very well with this suite. And yeah, so let me know what you think. If you have any questions, let me know. I never moved my little rag from there. And let me know if you have any questions. And I'll see you next week, all right? So you guys have a wonderful day. Oh, hi, Diane. I know you're here. Hi. Hi, Pat. How are you? Oh, thank you, Sonia. You like the combination of this one? I know I liked it too. I think it's very pretty. Although I had the little oopsie daisy there. But thank you. Thank you for sharing. I love that you guys are sharing. Really, really love it. Yes, the Stamparatas. You said it. I'm sorry. I'm so late on the comments, you guys. Sorry. My mind was just like, oh, I gotta get on and get it done. Right, it's 2:28, you guys. I really gotta go. Like I said, if you have any questions, I really love that you're sharing and you joined me today and you said hi. I love that. So I'll be seeing you next week. I'm still debating if I should use new items because I did get some new items. But I don't know if I should wait until May. You let me know. What would you like to see? New items or keep playing with current items that are still available? All right. I hope you guys have a good day and I'll see you guys next week. All right. Bye.